We have the Sharpie Ultra Fine Point Permanent Marker. These come in many colors. I believe they come into maybe 50 colors or more. And the BIC marking, this one comes in several different colors as well, but not as many colors. And this one here is a red, and it's called the Rambunctious Red. Kind of a different naming for these than what you get for the other pens, but this is the BIC marking. It is an ultra fine permanent marker as well, and we're going to compare the line width, if there's any feathering, the colors, how they feel when they write, and some other things about these pens that we'll compare. And let's look at the clip on it. Pretty flexible. Not quite as flexible. This one's a lot harder to bend. So this is probably going to stay clipped in your shirt better if you use it for that. Another thing too about a lot of pens is that if they don't have the clip on here, if you got them on the table, they will just roll away. So that is one thing that is good about having a clip on the end of the marker or the pen that you have. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what the colors are like between these two. And this one is going to be the Sharpie Ultra Fine Point. This is a red. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. That's a medium speed, fast, and slow. And that is the red Sharpie. Now we're going to do the same thing with the BIC marking. This one seems to let out a little bit more ink than with the Ultra Fine Point Sharpie. Although the coloring of it is a little bit better. It's a brighter red, and it stands out more than the Sharpie. But the line width is a little bit wider, and that is due to it letting out more ink than what you have with the Sharpie. But the grip of it on the Sharpie pen, I don't find it as good as what is on the BIC marking, because this has a nice grip on the end of it. It's a little bit rubbery, and the shape of it is more comfortable, I find, than what you're going to get with the Sharpie pen. So let's go ahead and compare, see if there's any reflection of light and how that looks. As you can see there, pretty good grip on it. Now the Sharpie, the grip on this is just the barrel of it that's sized down some, so it's not as comfortable. But if you're not worried about comfort, and actually I did that backwards. This here is the Sharpie. And that is actually the BIC. Anyways, even though I drew them backwards, it kind of looks like a face. Maybe we could do this. There we go. That'll work. Anyways, so the Sharpie here, as you can see the line, it doesn't really stay on the paper as well as the BIC pen. As far as color goes, the BIC is a brighter red, the Sharpie is a darker red. A little bit more feathering with the BIC. And now on the right side here, there's an arrow point to it. That's actually the Sharpie. And on the left side here, then the dot is the BIC. So let's go ahead and compare and see if there's any reflection of light. Pretty much the same, not much of a difference there. But if you're looking for a pen that is more comfortable, I would go with the BIC marking. If you just want the popular Sharpie that is good to use for pretty much anything that you want to draw on, you can use it on pretty much any paper, as long as you're not drawing on sandpaper. I guess that's for any pen, unless you're using a chisel. But anyways, the tips of these pens are about the same size, with the BIC marking being just a little bit larger. So the benefits of having the BIC is brighter color, and you can fill in areas quicker with this, being that the ink comes out quicker. Another benefit of it would be the grip of the pen, which you can hold on to better. It's more comfortable for writing. And the benefit of the Sharpie is that it has a more flexible clip on it, if that may be a concern of this pen, in case you're worried about it breaking. This one's also more widely available. It's easier to find, and you can buy more of these in bulk for a cheaper price than what you can get with the BIC marking pens. But I've used both of these, and it kind of depends on what I'm drawing, with anything really, as far as the paper and what I am drawing. But if I'm doing a doodle and I want something that's convenient and cheap, I always go with the Sharpie Permanent Ultra Fine Point. But if I want something with a little bit more vibrant colors that has a better grip, I go with the BIC marking pen. Marker rather. Gets me confused sometimes because there is a Sharpie pen and I get them confused with the Sharpie marker. But anyways, as I was saying, both of them are good pens. So go ahead and let me know down below if you've used either of these pens, what you like about them, any things you don't like about them, or maybe if there's anything in this video that I haven't covered about these pens that you'd like me to talk about. If you've got any other pens you'd like me to compare, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to share it with your friends, share it around, and let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to cover in any future videos about comparing to any of these pens. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and you have a good day.